Good day, everyone. Today we will be solving a question on the conversion of number from one base to another. We are to convert uh, 8a 9f to base 8 to base 8. So we want to convert this number in the base of 16 to base 8. Base 16 number, base 16 is also called hexadecimal. Hexadecimal number system. Hexadecimal number system. So in the counting of in base 16, we have A to represent 10, we have B to represent 11, C to represent 12, D to represent 13, and E to represent 14, F to represent 15. So there will not be 1, 0 or 10 in base 16, but instead of 10 we have A, instead of 11 we have B, and so on and so forth. And that is why you see A and F in base 16. So now how do we now convert this number to base 8? So we are going to be converting this number from base 16 to base 8. So how do we go about it? The first thing we need to do is we will be converting it from base 16 to base 10. Then from base 10, we will convert it to base 8. So now let's have it. We have, this is 0, 1, 2, 3. So we have the first number, which is 8 times 16 to the power of 3 plus A, that is A means what? 10. 10 times 16 to the power of 2 plus 9 times 16 to the power of 1 plus F means 15. 15 times 16 to the power of 0. So the next thing we are going to have is, what is 16 to the power of 8? 16 to the power of 8 means 16 times 16 times 16. So we have it to be 16 times 16 times 16, 16 times 16 times 16. We have it to be 4096 plus 10 times 16 to the power of 2 is 256. Then plus 9 times 16. 16 to the power of 1 is this 16, plus 15 times 1, because 16 to the power of 0 is 1. So the next thing is, what is 8 times 4096? So we have it to be 32768. 32768 plus 10 times 256 means 2560 plus, then we have 9 times 16. I think that's 144. 9 times 16 is 144. Then plus 15. So adding everything together now, if we add everything together, we are going to have a very great number. That is 35,487 in base what? 10. So we have successfully converted this number to base 10. So the next thing now, we are going to move on to converting it to base 8. So how do we convert it to base 8 from base 10? Of course, we are going to use our division method. That is 35,487 divided by 8. So we'll be putting the remainder here. So let's follow. How many times are we going to have 8 in 35? 8 in 35 is 4 times. That is 8 times 4 is 32. So we have remainder 3. How many times are we going to have 8 in 34? It's also 4 times. Remainder 2. So 8 in 28, 8 times 3 is 24. So 3 times remainder 4. 8 in 38, 8 in 47 is 5 times. 5 times remainder 7. All right. So how many times are we going to have 8 in 44? 8 in 44, that's 5 times remainder 4. 8 in 43, that is also 5 times remainder 3. 8 in 34, that is 4 times remainder 3. All right, we are coming down. How many times are we going to have 8 in 55? 8 times 7 is 56. So 8, that is also 6 times. That's 48. 6 times 48. Then 48 from 55 now. 48 from 55 is 7. 7. Remainder 7. All right. How many times are we going to have 8 in 74 now? How many times are we going to have 8 in 74? That is 9 times. That is 9 times. 9 times. So 9 times, that's 9 times remainder what? 9 times 8 is 72, remainder 2. All right. How many times are you going to have 8 in 64? 69. That is 8 times, then remainder 5. So how many times are you going to have 8 in 8? That is 1 time, remainder 0. How many times are you going to have 8 in 1? That is 0, remainder 1. So therefore, the number that is 8A 9F in base 16 to base 8, to base 8 is now 105 2 3 7 7 in the base of 8. So and that is how you're going to convert from one base to another. So if you are converting from one base to another, you must first of all convert to base 10, then from that base 10 to that number base. Thank you. In our next video, we are going to be solving more questions on that number system. Thank you.